What's going on, YouTube? I got two different packages that actually correspond with each other, so I'm really excited to have them both at the same time so I can finally unbox them for this very special video. So this is something that I've wanted for a little while, and it is a tactical thing, and as you're going to see, I have changed up my holster situation. So I'm really excited to get it open. Let's get on with it. Oh, it fell out of the thing. Well, this is pretty crappy, but here it is. It's a replica Surefire. It should be the 500 lumens version, and it looks pretty good. Nice and lightweight. I thought it was going to be heavy, so that's good that it's lightweight because it goes on a plastic gun. You know, I don't want to weigh it down too much. Looks awesome. I wonder if it's got batteries. No batteries, unfortunately. I have to get those separately. But yeah, it looks really good. I like it a lot. I'm definitely gonna have to go and test it on all of my pistols and see how cool it'll make them all look. It's a very nice looking flashlight, and I like the look of the Surefire a lot out of all the tack lights. It's my favorite one. Alright, so that's not the end of the unboxings. We still got one more to go. Would you look at that? It's a BlackHawk Omnivore, especially designed for the Surefire X300. So this is very BAMF. I'm really happy about this. So since I have an Omnivore now, I should be able to fit all of my hold on, let's just finish looking at this shit before I rip it off. I've actually got this before the light, so I was really tempted to open it. So I have a lot of handguns, and I like hard shells because I really hate soft shells because it always ejects my magazines and I lose it on the field. Happens a lot to me. And I also lost the front sight due to a soft shell, so I'm really tired of them. And I don't want to buy, you know, a hard shell for every single pistol I got because I got a bunch and I'm buying new ones every other day. So the Omnivore allows me to just use my Surefire, which I'll probably put on my guns anyway, and I'll be able to carry any gun I want. This is the Surefire. I mean, this is the BlackHawk Omnivore for the Surefire X300. That's how you release it, and it feels really good. Pretty lightweight, I guess it's like a pound maybe. Then you got, I'll be using that because that's how I usually run it, on the hip. This is more like for your belt, which I wouldn't like, because when you want to take it off, you got to take all the other components off your belt, which is a pain in the ass, so I don't use these. And I really like this. This is brand new. Not any, I'm not buying anything used right here. This is pretty nice. I don't know what these are. Random bits for the holster. Oh, these are, looks like the thumb paddle thing if you want a longer one. There's actually another one in there, so there's 3 different sizes for the thumb release. The one that's on there currently looks like the lowest profile, which I'll keep. The screws to mount it to the to this right here. Yeah, I think that's a sticker. It's a nice sticker, I think, if it is one. It looks pretty nice. And then it even comes with an instruction manual. Would you look at that? A holster. Instruction manual. Pretty cool. Alright, but what really matters is if this is going to lock in, and if it'll lock in with all of my other pistols. So I'm going to grab a couple really nice looking pistols for this video, and we're going to try it out. Alright, so I brought out 4 of my best handguns right now. These are really tactical, really good handguns. We're going to test out how the Surefire is going to fit on each of them, and then also if it's going to fit into the new holster, which if the light goes in, each pistol should go in as well. Alright, so I kind of did test fit most of this already. It was a little stiff. First up is going to be my Marusian 5.7. Very nice fit, and the gun does look very cool now and very tactical. And one of the specifications I had for this was to make sure I got the one with the realistic trademarks. And I'm really happy that I did. And I was going to get it in tan to match my, my FNX, but I decided I want to trade my FNX for a black one. So if you got a black FNX and you want to trade, hit me up. Alright, next up is this new gun that you guys haven't seen yet, the CZ Sp1 Shadow by ASG, and I'm falling in love with this gun. It is very awesome and very badass, and I already got a kill streak with it. Now let's see. Looks very nice. Adds to the tactical look of this already very tactical handgun. And what's nice about this light is it doesn't weigh too much, so every time I put it on a gun, even the plastic guns, you know, it's still nice and lightweight. A little difficult to get off sometimes, and I'm just mostly not trying to break anything, so I'm being very careful with it. Alright, I kind of already tried the TM 1911, and it was a little stiff, and it's mostly plastic, so I'm gonna do this one first. Oh shit, I forgot, I should have been putting these into the Omnivore, but this one fits on there really nicely. And when I got the FNX, I wanted to fully tack it out with the RMR sight, a Surefire, and the Oct Arms, whatever it is, you know, suppressor that came out around the same time as this pistol did. Alright, so let's test out the Omnivore. I should have been doing that this whole time. And it works. So it retains the pistol pretty well by the looks of it. And then there's a lot of space, of course, but it's just retaining the light itself. So then you push, and yeah, it works really well. I don't think it scratched up the Surefire, but one of the good things about this holster is it's not going to scratch up your actual pistol itself. It'll be fine. So we haven't seen it on my TM, and this is the gun I've been using a lot lately. My new primary, I would say, right now. And it's got a plastic rail, but yeah, just gotta force it on there, and it looks fantastic. Look at that. There's a good looking Tokyo Marui right there. Gotta love the Tokyo Maruis. Alright. Of course, it works just fine. So one of the main reasons I got this, I got a lot of pistols, of course. I wanted a Surefire that can holster, and you know, it takes care of a lot of problems for me. And it's not a yank like my FNX Revolution holster for this that I had to buy, so I might even sell that. And I didn't like having to yank it out. This has a button, which I said I like during the PPQ review, because I got a button release hard shell for that. Alright, so the Sp1 Shadow, the gun that I'm starting to fall in love with lately, which is a really nice gun. Alright, it didn't go in as smoothly as the other guns, but it still went in just fine. And it comes out just fine, so let's do it one more time. Yeah, it's normal operation. So this is a really good holster I'm starting to see. As long as you use your Surefire every day, even in the daylight, which I've seen people, you know, still use them. They're not turning them on, but they're attached to their pistol. The only thing I'm worried about is someone shooting out my the light, which would suck. Awesome. And another reason I like this holster is you could still use a suppressor, and if the suppressor won't fit, I guess you can always just Dremel off this plastic and it won't make a difference at all. Alright, so we got 4 more guns up here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way. I'm pretty sure that I cannot get the Surefire on there with the Punisher compensator. Oh, hold up. I can. Whoa. This looks awesome. I gotta try this out. Holy crap. Alright. Pretty sure it's not gonna fit. Yeah, the compensator is held up. So if I was really desperate to use this, I could just Dremel this out like I said a couple minutes ago or seconds ago. But that is a cool looking gun. Alright, a lot of you probably have this gun here. It's very common. It's really stiff. So I'm noticing it's really stiff on 1911s. It's too stiff. I ain't even gonna bother. It's gonna get stuck on there. I mean, if you were really desperate to, you could, but I've already showed you that a 1911 will fit. My other CZ gun, P09. It goes on to CZ guns really easily, I've noticed. Nice. Oh, wiggles a little bit. I've seen somebody's YouTube video and there's wiggled also on the P09. Still looks good though. Looks good on anything. That's why I picked it. And here's a beat up PPQ. And since it's more compact, it's hanging off the edge a lot. So it looks retarded. Overall, I'd say that this was a very good purchase. So it was a little on the expensive side. The Surefire itself was $45, and that for me is actually a bargain because everyone else wanted $60 for the 500 lumen version. So to find it for $45, in my opinion, is a good deal. It's still a bit of money, but it is a really nice replica, obviously. And the BlackHawk itself was $40, but that's including the shipping as well, so it was supposed to be like $37, and it was a bit more money. But it's a really high quality holster, and it is a super good investment because now I have a holster that is a hard shell that will not eject the magazines on all of my tactical pistols. My pistols that don't take a rail, I won't be able to use this, and I'm a little worried about taking it into CQB because I'm worried that this will be shot out. But let's take a closer look at this before I go. Really nice. Looks like it's anodized. It's fully trademarked, which is badass. Alright, so I'm back, and now I got the batteries this time. We're going to go into a little bit more detail about this light and how it functions and works. This is the 500 lumen version, so I'm going to have a couple of tests at night to see how bright it is. Really nice trademarks, of course. Now, the operation is really easy. So with your trigger finger, you can press down on that to activate the light, and then you can also flip it with your thumb over here. So you have easy controls, but they stay on. They're not like spring-loaded so that you can do momentary on, which makes it a little difficult in firefights. So you'll see most of that in a newer gameplay of mine. So to get it to come off and on of pistols, it's kind of like a Glock disassembly like that. So you would pull down on these. Sometimes it's very stiff, but especially on 1911s. So to access the battery compartment is really easy. You just press on that and this little thing will slide up. It's actually cool how it has the trademarks on the inside as well. So if you had a real one, it would be really hard to tell the difference between the Airsoft and the real one. So I got these batteries from, I don't remember the name of the store, but it was just a battery store. They are CR123 batteries. These are 3 volts. And what I did was, like brand new, I think they were like $12 or something like that. And I always, every time I go in there, and the last time I was there for my red dot, I said, do you have any like test batteries that are already unpackaged? Because they'll sell those to you for a lot cheaper, and usually they have a decent amount of juice left in those batteries, obviously, because this light is super duper bright. It's not like low on juice in those batteries. They're still decent, and I paid a lot less for those. Alright, so here we are in my garage. Obviously it's pitch dark in here. Here is the light. It is incredibly bright. And if you shine it on the ceiling, it pretty much will light up the entire room. Like if I'm in my bedroom, it will. But yeah, this light is no joke. You can see that where it actually hits stuff, it's like pure whiteness. And it's really hard to tell on camera what's, you know, around or what's inside of this circle here. But it's ridiculously bright. as you can tell.
Do you like the feel of it?
Yeah, it shoots really nice. Can I get like third person? Like a over the shoulder like that, yeah.
We're nice and clear on it.
So you got a real
Shoot people.
XL or the
Yep.
300?
Yep.
Nice. Recognize the logo.
Pause. Alright. And when I pull it out, follow my hand with my gun in it, and then I'm gonna start shooting. Okay. You're recording? Yep, we're already recording. Oh, I gotta do that again. Still on? Yep. Oh shit. Totally wasn't paying attention there.
Don't worry about it.
That was a fail. That was on camera too.
It was?
Yeah.
You were recording?
I was hitting the record button as soon as I hit it.
Oh, wow. Alright, you going?
Yeah.
Alright, so here we are in pure darkness. We have the replica Surefire, and this is 500 lumens. So I've seen a lot of 400 lumen flashlights are common on the field, but this is 500, so this is how bright it is.
Alright, thanks for watching the whole video. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some gameplay.